Hey there, and welcome to Cooking with Kay. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And I am going to show you today how to make curry chicken, Guyanese style. There's so many different ways of making curry chicken. I think we make it the best. My opinion. Of course. In any event, so we have our chicken cut up and just a little lemon on it just to take out the gamey taste in chicken. I always add a little bit of lemon juice, fresh lemon to my chicken. Right now it just has a little bit of black pepper and some Himalayan pink salt. So all of the things you're going to need for a curry chicken recipe, you're going to need some canola oil, you're going to need half of an onion, 2 cloves of garlic already minced, and you're going to need some fresh thyme, which is already here. I've already cut it up and prepped it. You're going to need some Jamaican curry powder, allspice, again, Himalayan salt, some gram masala, just a tad, because most curry it's already included inside of the curry, but I just add a tad. You're going to need some roasted jeera, which is cumin, chief curry powder, and your Jamaican curry powder. So I have literally added 3 different types of curry. That's the flavor that I like. You can use one. You can literally use just the Jamaican curry powder that they sell in Key Food, Shop and Stop, Target even. They sell it at all of these places. You can literally just use this. However, I like the flavor of 3 different curries mixed together. It adds a different type of a curry taste, if you know what I mean. And you're going to need some scallions, and that's the last thing. You will also need some potatoes. It's not pictured here, but I'm going to walk you through the steps. Right now, we're just going to prep the chicken. We're going to put it in the refrigerator overnight, or you can put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, about 2 or 3 hours, so that the curry and all of the flavors marinate into the chicken. So let's get popping. Thank you again for tuning in to Cooking with Kay. We'll be right back. Here you go. So we're going to season our chicken. We're going to put it in the refrigerator overnight. So you put your half an onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and some thyme, which is already cut up. You're going to put it on your chicken. The chief curry powder, I am going to use 2 heaping tablespoons. The jeera, we're just going to use just a little, just a tad. So I would say about a smidge. I mean, I don't know how else to say. We're just going to use a little bit of the gram masala here, just a sprinkling. Again, because the curry already has it, so we're just going to I would say a teaspoon of both. Allspice, we're going to use 6. The Jamaican curry powder, 2 tablespoons. And the other Jamaican curry powder here, we're going to use another 2 tablespoons. So now, you're going to mix, let's not forget our Himalayan salt. That's about a good flowing tablespoon. So this is how it looks right now. We're going to mix all of that up together. I need to put on gloves for that part, but you're basically going to mix everything together, cover it over, put it in the refrigerator overnight or for 2 to 3 hours if you're making it same day. Got it? Cooking with Kay. We'll be right back. Hey, love bugs, and we're back. Thanks again for tuning in to Cooking with Kay. Here's our curry, already zhuzhed together, coated. I'm going to stick this into the refrigerator overnight, and then we're going to cook it up for Sunday dinner. Again, you're going to just make sure that it's coated. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you're not wearing anything white. Curry stains, and you don't want it to stain anything that you have on white. Also, make sure you don't drop any of it on your countertop. In any event, we're going to let this marinate overnight, covered in the refrigerator, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to cook it up for you in the morning. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking with Kay. Have a good one. Hey people, and welcome back to Cooking with Kay. So I took out the chicken and I let it settle for about 15 minutes, get to room temperature. I have 2 tablespoons of oil getting hot in a pot. And all we have to do now is just add the seasoned curry chicken to the hot oil. And we're going to let that fry up a bit. Add the rest. Just let it fry up a tad. And we're going to add the rest of the chicken. There you go. So, I'm going to show you a little trick. Being that you have all this curry in your bowl, you are going to add your 2 cups of water. Just add it to the bowl. Why waste curry, right? Add it to the bowl. Kind of swish it around a bit. Get the rest of the curry and pour it over your chicken. Make sure your chicken is inside of the water you just poured in. It's not all gonna go in. You are going to cover this and you are going to cook this until most of the liquid is gone. I'm going to come back and we're going to check it and see what I mean by most of the liquid, because at that point you will be adding your potatoes, and as you know, potatoes spring water, and that's the water that you're going to use to make your sauce. So this is going to be covered, and this is going to cook for about an hour and 10 minutes. Cook down all the way. Thanks again for tuning in to Cooking with Kay, and we'll be back in an hour and 10 minutes. Halfway through, we are doing a check, and there's still a lot of liquid. We're gonna wait for that liquid to cook down. It's nicely bubbling, and yeah, looks amazing, people. Hey there, and welcome back to Cooking with Kay. So now we have just the right amount of liquid. It's about about a quarter cup of liquid left. So now we add in our potatoes. I used 2 small potatoes here, and you just incorporate it into the curry. And just let it cook down for the other 10 minutes and you have a complete meal. At this point, you can either eat it like this or you can make some brown rice, which I'm going to do at the same time because it takes about 10 to 15 minutes for brown rice to cook. You can make your vegetables at this point, but this meal is done. This is what I've cooked on a Sunday. Thank you for tuning in with Cooking with Kay. Enjoy. Welcome back to our curry recipe. This is Cooking with Kay, and with 5.5 minutes left of this amazing dish. It smells amazing. I wish you guys can smell it. I'm going to add the scallions. I add the scallions last because I like the scallions to be prominent in the curry. I don't want it to get mushed up. So for 5 minutes it's gonna cook while the rice is simmering. And this is your finished meal, people. Thank you so much for tuning in with Cooking with Kay. Enjoy. Have a good night, people. Happy Sunday.